I was saying like we. Oh, my bad. I know we was already going. Yes, Mr. Cleo Lee here. Mr. Cleo Lee here once again. With a future foretold that has already happened. Here we have a young, ambitious man who doesn't understand that confidence does not equal ability.
I have the power to do anything!
Now, see, this young man has never understood the fact that now his pain level is above a 6-7. And Mom, don't record until he's ready again.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
Nah, I hit the wrong button.
So-
Ain't that son of a bitch.
So we recorded none of this.
It's recorded, but there ain't no sound to it.
There's just us
Fuck, man.
just talking.
That's crazy.
So I think it's important that I remind everybody.
Jade, you got to come on time so we fucking see this epic, man. He didn't even check.
He is so used to just talking to us.
That's
he
his
doesn't
job.
Listen. Damn epic. But that's okay.
Ugh, that hurts.
Has it been the entire time?
Yeah,
The entire time.
that hurts. Really
There's got to be some sort of caveat to this.
Nope.
Well, since Jade
I didn't record it on here either.
Well, since Jade is here, Jade, hello. Thank you for reminding us that we are still very professional at our jobs.
That hurts really bad.
That's okay. That's okay. What we're not going to let is the little speed bump in the road that has taken off the rear axle of the car, okay, leaving us stranded, preventing us from walking and moving forward.
I swear I hit the button.
You did hit the button. We are recording now, live, again.
We can save it, but it's an hour and 17 in already, and we had a very good show, and now I'm fucking. Oh my God.
What we can do to make this better for everybody is to listen to me sing. Are you ready?
All right.
All right.
You sound just as disappointed as I do.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oh, the special guest. Okay, we're not doing that.
No, I was going to stop, by the way. I was going to stop.
Hold on. The special guest is Selwyn Fisher. He is a comedian, a veteran, and
government worker that's furloughed right now.
a furloughed government worker. We're not going to say why.
Man, I'm
there's
missing 2 paychecks right now, motherfucker. Like,
I'm waiting. I'm ready for the Dracos to start going off in the air. Don't let me get the blicky.
hey, man, not the blicky.
Yeah, sorry. I was listening to Jadakiss the other day, and I was just like, who's, by the way, never had a bad verse, just for all those out there. Never. Him or Method Man. I don't think they've
listen
ever.
to gangster music first thing in the morning?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It depends on the day of the week. Mostly
used to.
Thursday.
Does it set your mood for the day, though? Like the tone?
I will say this. I noticed because I've always listened to gangster music. I like hardcore rap. And more recently, it's just like I'm listening to some of it. I'm like, I don't know if this is who I am anymore.
Yeah.
I'm maybe because I'm into comedy now, and it's like I need a lighter mood.
Right.
I think that's fair. Now, it depends on how hardcore the hardcore gets. Now, certain...
Hardcore porn again.
No. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's bad for everybody. It's bad for your brain. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. No, I guess if there's like levels of hardcore to it, then it's fine. But if it's like just like straight up like just gangsta shit, then I would think I would agree with Jared. I don't think I want to sip on my coffee, not that I drink it anyway, and just want to go out and just start causing chaos anywhere.
My buddy said you was a recluse, Jared. He said, yeah, I know him. He said he get a twitch in his eye and lips start quivering, and
Ooh.
then he's ready to choke people out.
Who said that?
It was me.
His name in African is Friday.
Huh?
Kofi.
Oh. I'm well, no, he knows me because I used to be a door guy at Lucky's bar down the street. He knows me from that.
Okay.
Now, I'm not so much a recluse. It's just I was being paid to do a job, and my job was to
bounce.
But yeah, like I had to check ID, and I don't know. Maybe it was the Marine Corps in me. Maybe it was self-preservation because I'm a smaller person, and I got to be on my P's and Q's because I'm not trying to get caught off guard.
Understood.
So that's all it was.
I told him,
He stood firmly at that door, too.
I told him I
firmly.
think you were a very calm person because I've seen people paw at you, and I was like,
I can be, but then when the switches flip, then sometimes it can be.
Then you toasted, you dust.
No, that's not that. Plus, I trained. Like I used to do MMA, still do jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, judo. If you want to get tossed across the room, there's people that to this day that have seen me throw people across that bar before, and look at me. You know what I'm saying? And these are bigger people.
Sometimes people just don't know.
But there's no point in me getting crazy with somebody just because they getting crazy.
yeah.
Because you're not going to ruin my night because you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
But-
and you're just drunk and can't handle your
Yeah,
alcohol and
yeah.
just want to ruin the mood for everybody.
And that's the other thing for me is, like, I don't like to feel out of control. So, like, even when I'm drinking, I'm like, yeah, I'll get a little – I talk a lot when I get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So do I. More so than I do when I'm sober.
Oh, Jesus. We know.
Thanks. All right, continue with
You
your
also
story.
scream about the freaking Steelers.
I don't scream. I'm passionate. It's not anger. It's passion.
Okay.
That's your team?
Yeah.
You paid for that team?
No. Don't come over here and give him ammunition.
I'm one of those sports guys. He was like, "You like sports?" I was like, "I did," but see, I grew up with a mother that didn't. She watched it for the wrong reason. She said, "Oh, those some nice pads." I was like, "Turn this shit off."
Yeah. Yeah, now I can't stop looking at the center's butt.
My mom was the same way. And she'll to this day, she'll be like, "Oh, that's a chocolatey man."
Ah, man, not the chocolatey man. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, it is always kind of, well, it reminds me, when I went up to Pittsburgh a couple months ago, I was talking to my uncle, and, we were having this big get-together, and he was like, yeah, man, he was like, I love coming up here and visiting everybody. He was like, have you ever been uncomfortable around the family? I was like, nah, I mean, you guys are my family, whatever. He was like, I remember one time, he was like, my grandma, we call her Bubba. He was like, Bubba, she reads a lot of books. And he was like, I walked in the room and she was reading a book. I was like, hey, Bubba, what you reading? And she was like, 50 Shades of Grey. And he was like, oh. And he said he had never, and he's known my grandmother way longer than I have. He's known her since he's been basically in high school. And he was like, I have never been so uncomfortable around your grandmother. When I asked her what she was reading, he was like, why are you reading that? She was like, it's a good book. He was like, it is.
I remember when that came out. I think I was working at Lucky's then. And everybody was passing that book around. And I'm like, hey, so-and-so, what are you reading? 50 Shades of Grey? I'm like, okay, something I didn't want to know about you.
Yeah, it's like that's like one of those things. How do you talk about that with somebody? It's like
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Neither do I.
But you wanted to.
I did not want to talk about any of that. I wasn't there.
You wanted the balls in your mouth?
What?
Man.
No.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Please give me something.
Whoa.
No, not that. Not that.
Oh, that's not the one.
It's a little better.
No, it's not.
It sounds like you get shit shot in your mouth.
That's me fighting my way out of the courtroom.
No, that's you sword fighting, motherfucker.
Oh, my God. It's fighting my way out of the courtroom.
Sword fighting.
God.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
No, I don't want the balls. I don't want it. I'm going to be like Sel here, and I'm going to hang up the phone.
There are certain movies that I will not watch. 50 Shades of Grey is one, and Brokeback Mountain is another.
Yeah, why do you want to watch that?
Why do you want to watch?
I've never seen them.
Sure.
I've never seen either of those movies. I promise you that.
He was a fat Faison liar.
Okay, I've seen about 10 minutes of 50 Shades of Grey. Brokeback Mountain, I wasn't going to watch it
Man, it was just two guys out in the woods. What you talking
It's
about?
really all. I mean, he's not wrong, dude. It's really two guys in the woods being gay. Like that's all. It is.
Like you said earlier, they're amongst us.
They are.
Again,
you
the
ever
views
seen
of
They
RJ are not the views of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Have you ever seen They Live with Roddy Piper? Roddy
Oh,
Piper.
hell yeah. With
you
the
just look at-
glasses?
With the glasses, yeah. They're amongst us, you know. And that's not a bad thing, by the way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, to quote Jerry Seinfeld. Dude, that show is too funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, so fucking. Oh my god.
It's all right. It's all right.
I haven't done that in a long time.
And it's okay. Do you know why that happened? So we can have Sel come over again for another
that'll
episode.
work.
Yeah, for another episode.
So we can talk about the same thing we just talked about.
Well, I mean, it's okay. And put it this way, next time I'll even know more because I know a little more about him now. But I'll act like I don't know anything, so it's like the first
Or you can
time.
ask him the question again.
Oh, yeah, sure, since we're at it.
Yeah.
You know, I like to do things 2 times. Let me go get the papers. I was watching Goodfellas the other day. You know, the guy just stroking on his tie. Well, I'm going to move forward.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So I know that Jared obviously, you know, said that you are a stand-up comedy. You were, you know, served the country and all that. And I guess to kind of recap a little bit for those who are joining now, and reminding us that
Those who can actually hear it now.
Yes. Thank you, Jade, for coming into our lives.
How many people probably came in and didn't fucking...
They're like, oh, look at these dumbasses, and then just like left. That's okay. But kind of to recap a little bit, I know what got you into comedy and how did you get there? For Jade, since Jade is here. Thank you, Jade.
Oh, man. My mother beat me. Actually, there's a little truth to that. They're like, I used to be in Taekwondo, and I remember the reason why I took it. It was like I didn't want my bully beating me up anymore. And he's like, "Who's your bully?" I said, "My mother."
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you're not wrong. You know, they can be very, stern, and they can suck all the fun out of the room like a vacuum.
I don't know. My mom always used to say that she couldn't afford to put me in because I used to want to do karate.
Yeah.
And she said she couldn't afford it. And then, like, looking back now, I'm like, you had the money. You just didn't want me to, like, be able to whip your ass. That's 100% what it was. Not that I was, like, the whole point of martial arts is to gain discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline and then defense.
Yeah. So, like, but I am going to put my, that's another thing. I don't know if we talked about that, but it was like, she used to tell me, like, if she was, let's see, how can I put this without making her sound like a crazy person? Anyway,
You're a monster.
How dare you?
If she was upset at me about something that I did, let's just say I couldn't block. She would tell me, don't block.
Oh.
So, first of all,
I've heard this before.
there's no fucking way that I'm not going to fucking block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you keep blocking, I'm going to take, okay. So,
I high blocked the belt before. Boy, that was the worst whooping I ever had.
You can't block the belt.
Yeah.
Can't block whatever else may be coming at you.
They definitely don't know what that is today. You know what a belt is? They don't even wear them on their pants.
Nope.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Pull
no
up
shit.
your britches.
No. You know what's funny?
That's where some of my comedy inspiration comes from.
Now, I will say this.
Childhood beatdown.
It's good for you. Look how you turned out. Get away. Yeah.
I turned out to be a guy who doesn't fucking care about anything.
Oh, you care.
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet.
My last whooping, I said, go ahead, get it.
Do your worst.
That's when they knew it wasn't gonna work anymore.
That's exactly what happened.
Then they gotta start taking. Oh, you're not going outside. You're not. Well, we didn't really have the internet that much, but no video games. That's definitely
no video game. I've been hit with that a few times in my life. Oh, that's
well,
no
you
fun.
weren't hit enough with it.
No, it is. I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
Ish.
I'm a little older now. I am not in my mid-20s anymore. In my prime.
You keep blaming it on age, but I see a lot of people your age is fucking out here. What's his name? Grandpa.
The sniper.
Yeah.
I was watching him.
Yeah.
I have to actually agree with him with some of the hit registration when it comes to sniping, depending on the scope that you're using. But I will save that for another day.
Please do.
Back
to what we were talking about.
I'm just saying. Just me over here being a nerd.
So I got into comedy because I was told I was funny. No, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I knew I was funny, but I didn't think I was like stand-up comedian funny. And I would always say little things, but I think like one of my first jokes I wrote down, I still remember to this day. I didn't put it out there, but I used to do impressions, and I was like, I met Cat Williams in my dream. I said, hey, Cat, what kind of pimp were you? And I was like, what type of hoes did you have? He's like, well, player, you got 3 different kind of hoes. You got your water hose, self-explanatory. Them bitches stay wet.
Oh, shit.
You got your fire hose. Them bitches will burn you. And then you got your pantyhose. I said, pantyhose? Yes, pantyhose. Because them bitches always stay down. Pimpin'.
Stay down.
Pimp down.
Oh, they always running.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. It's all about semantics.
Would you be in the mindset, possibly kind of like me and Jared were last year when the Cat Williams interview came out? It just seemed to like fracture the timeline and everything started going all sorts of.
It definitely did.
Man, he did some.
That's some spells.
It's some bitch shit. Okay, I just wanted to say that as a man, and you just look back at it, you like, oh, so you just want to speak and spell, huh? All right, tell it all, and it got to a point where you just like, Shannon, you a hoe for this. Yeah, I didn't blame Cat.
He got a big ass paycheck for that.
He did. Oh,
does he still do that show?
He's got 2 podcasts. He's got
I know he's got the one with Chad
Nightcap. Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco, and then the Club Shay Shay.
Yeah,
among the other things that he does.
No, the only reason I say that is just because obviously when that interview came out, and there were some that followed not long after it, they were really big. He was kind of like the big thing.
He still has big names on there.
I guess just because I haven't seen it recently, and I know that
you go on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm just in the free primetime movies from in my comfort zone.
I
Jared.
catch a clip all the time. Like Roy Woods Jr. was on there the other day.
Oh, that would catch that one.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a good interview.
I watched the one with Damon Wayans. That was good because I'm a huge Damon Wayans fan,
brother. Yeah.
And I wish that he was still doing stand up.
He does. He just doesn't. He doesn't do big shows.
Yeah.
Like, cause I caught him over here at the DC Comedy Loft, and boy, was that a lesson.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he worked the room. This is like a little bit during COVID, probably about 2022, 23. And yeah, man, I was like, I hate to say that, I forgot to say him as an influence. I told you in Living Color.
Oh, when we brought that up earlier, I wanted to say, because you said you got in trouble at school. I used to fucking go to school with a stuffed sock. And,
oh man!
And I would hit motherfuckers on the head, and I got in trouble like. Mad trouble because I guess that's assault or whatever.
It is.
But I'd be like, homie, don't play that. And I was at a majority white school.
Yeah.
So it was like they weren't playing. They weren't playing
that. Yeah, I can see that. And like Jamie Foxx with the hand in the face. Yes.
Slow stop.
You know what else I got in trouble at that school for? For some reason, one kid brought it one day, right? And it was like sugar, and then you put like Kool-Aid in it. We were making our own pixie sticks.
Okay.
So, but it would be in a bag, plastic bag of like pixies, and people would like blow. And so we started selling those motherfuckers. People was buying them for like $1 for a bag. I'm just at home making sugar and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. And then one day, one of the teachers saw it, and they were like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm innocent.
It's pixie sticks. Like they were like, you can't be doing this.
Yeah.
I guess it looked like some kind of paraphernalia.
You out here selling sugar.
Pretty much. And then I had that same teacher
the
actually.
most addictive drug there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar. Yeah.
Sugar.
But it wasn't that big of a deal back then, except they just thought it was like Coke or something.
Nowadays kids just crush up pills on their desk and just snort them in front of the teachers, dude. I bet you they do that
now
shit.
They're out here trying to battle sugar with Ozempics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're putting that shit on the oh my God. Did y'all see the other day with Dr. Oz, I guess he's the Surgeon General, where he was talking about Ozempic and blah blah blah.
We're the healthiest we are in America ever.
Well, we will be because we're lowering prices of Ozempic and shit, blah blah blah. Then this dude behind him passes out. During this whole speech, and your boy, everybody else is trying to help him.
You talking about Sherbert Hemsley?
the orange man was just standing in front and behind his desk, like looking at the cameras, like, bro, like, it's clear. This is clear as day. You have no empathy for nobody but
Lips
your fucking
pursed.
self. He was. That was funny.
It's huge.
Another thing. Oh, sorry.
No, they wanted to. I think that he was saying earlier today they wanted to name the new Commander Stadium after him or something like that.
No, he wants that.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, they don't have to, but it'd be a nice tribute. Man, go fuck yourself.
Someone said they're gonna call it Huge Field, and I fucking died. Or they said the pedo lands, and I fucking started cracking up at that.
No,
too.
name it after him if he's paying for it. Because that's how like FedEx Field and all them.
Bank
That's
of
how
America,
they. Yeah, you got to pay for that shit. You don't just get that shit for free.
Yeah. I wonder what they will name it though.
I don't know, but hopefully
They should just name it RFK.
Hopefully he won't be president when they're done with it. I think it'd be
2030 is when it's anticipated to be finished. Yeah. And honestly, man, that's I know it's again a few years from now, but that sounds like it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to be a part of that.
It'll be the best.
Well, if it's named that, I'm not going.
Well,
goddamn awkward silence.
Well, I was going to say, maybe I'll go and just not know where I am. Because, for example, they changed the stadium in Pittsburgh to Acrisure Stadium.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, no. To me, it's always going to be Heinz Field. And so
for me, it's the principle behind it.
Well, that too, as well, which is fair.
You got rid of Dan Snyder, and you want to put this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're trading one evil for another.
To the curse, yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
that's exactly what it is.
And you know he's a loser.
And I swear, I don't think that until they get out of that stadium they're in now, they're not going to do anything because it's just the whole field is cursed.
Well, yeah, I mean, what happened to Jaden Daniels last weekend was. I mean, the fact that he doesn't have to have surgery.
You mean the repeat of RG3?
Yeah, same spot on the field, same team. What are the odds?
Yeah,
that field is legit cursed.
Alex Smith was similar. He was on the farther end of the
with
field.
Joe Theismann, dude.
Well, that wasn't there.
No,
Joe Theismann was no. Joe Theismann was RFK.
Oh, it was the same spot on the field though.
Maybe, but it's no. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about where that stadium is right now. I feel like it might be on some Indian burial ground.
It has to be.
And on top of it being what it,
Native
the
American.
team, yes, on top of what team it was named at the time, that shit is probably 100%.
There ain't nothing wrong with the Redskins. We could have called them Washington Rednecks.
Someone said we should have called them the Washington Monuments, and I
know another.
How about just the Warriors and keep the logo, the old logo,
or the Skins?
Because that's I know what you're saying, but
whatever. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm trying to be more tolerant for people. People think
I've actually gotten pretty used to the Commander's name.
I have not.
Not that I like it, but I've
actually caught myself saying it the other day. I say Washington now.
I can't stand.
Well, honestly, I agree with you. I say Washington. Hey, are you watching the Washington game? You know,
the
nobody
football
says
team.
it's like, hey, are you watching? It's much better than
I would have rather them kept it the Washington football team because the fucking logo is lame. A fucking W. Come on, man. What is that shit?
Yeah, we need the Redskins.
No other team has that as their logo. Well, as I'm looking at the Nationals hat you have on.
Well, we'll say football teams here. Let's do that.
Football.
Well, let me see.
No other team has a letter as their fucking
they don't.
logo.
They don't.
Well, it's because I think another reason. I mean, is the mascot still a hog? I mean, could they still be hogs?
Still a hog.
Yeah.
No, that's not the mascot. No, see, you're mixing up. The Hogs was the offensive line back in the day.
I see.
That's not even there because those people don't even go to the games anymore.
They do.
The Hogs?
Yeah. The Hogettes and the rest of them, they're still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember the one guy passed a few years ago.
Yeah, it's rough.
My uncle actually knew Chief Z.
I think that's what.
I actually met him a couple of times. The first time I met him, I actually met him in the bathroom taking a piss. And my uncle,
of course you did.
I mean, my uncle's like, "Hey, this is Chief Z," and I wash my hands. Hey, sir, very nice to meet you.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Yeah, talking out.
We weren't in there fucking swinging dicks. It's not what was happening.
Not what I said. I didn't say anything.
Both lightsabers were out and. What's happened to
I
be?
ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Not in the tailpipe.
Whoa!
I'm not.
The views of RJ are not the views of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Nah, damn the pause. Let's all play, okay?
Yeah. I don't know any better. It's just how I am. I can't help it.
Hello. Yes. Oh, thanks for the 100 biddies.
Yes.
I think that's how you say your name. Now that everybody can hear us, Jesus, I'm so fucking pissed about that.
Hey, man.
It's just going to be a shorter episode. Yeah, the second half. Hey, good thing we started early.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, we don't start till 6:30.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, let me just knock this shit out.
Yeah.
Well, I feel doing it early is good, too, sometimes. Like, maybe we need to get back into our ways, like our old mad scientist ways.
What was those ways?
I don't know. Starting the show at 5:30. I don't know. I'm just throwing random thoughts in my
I kind
brain.
of like this name, Mad Scientist, because my son, he reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. I swear, I talk about him all the time, and I got a joke about him, too.
Dude, Jimmy Neutron is hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Because he's smart as hell, but then, like, these kids are smart, but they do stupid shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I asked my son, I said, I don't want to say his name. Let's go with his middle name.
I don't know. 1830. What? Are you talking about? Where am I is 23. Okay. Thanks for the follow and the 100 biddies. I don't know what that means. Please retype it.
No, please say it like you mean it.
I forgot where we're
Mad Scientist.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Jimmy Neutron.
Well, that was I guess the idea for the show was really all
How'd that
Jared's,
come up?
and I just happened to be sitting next to him, and he was like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And I was like,
Yeah. But I'd say
"It's really
this
kind
all.
of how it started."
I say this all the time. The start time you said. Yeah, we usually do 6:30, but we did a little early this week. When I first started, okay, so I was always not always a fan of, but I was like used to listen to Joe Rogan back in the day.
Okay.
Not so much these days. But then I became a fan of podcasts, and I was a huge fan of MMA. I was into MMA. I was doing it, and I was a huge fan. I watched like all the fights, and I had another buddy who also was into MMA, and I was like, "Yo, we should just do a podcast," because he knew, he was like Ariel Helwani and all those people, like MMA journalists, and so like back then, this was 2012, so it was kind of coming up as far as people getting into podcasting, but it wasn't like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's way oversaturated now. It shows by our numbers, but anyway. So we did like 4 episodes of. It was just so hard to get him to do anything. Like I was just, because again, you see my mentality just with the comedy shit. Like some people you can't. And it took this guy a long time to get up, like kind of get up to speed.
Mm-hmm.
My speed, I guess. Right? Is that what
I guess so. I mean, we did 6 episodes within a few weeks of initially doing it, and then life happened. You know, Jared got a promotion, and I got a promotion at my job, and then we didn't do it for a few years. And then the reason we started doing it again, honestly, well, one, because I think ultimately we kind of wanted to.
Oh, you're at 11 where you are. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because folks would actually randomly come up to me in the bar and just say, "Hey, you guys still do that podcast?" And it's like, "Well, no, we don't do it." "Well, you guys should do that again. That was actually pretty good what you guys were doing." And this was obviously pre-COVID, when the world was still relatively sane and normal a little bit. And Jared was like, "Hey, people were asking me too." And then we decided to say, "Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go back into it." And since
the whole point, sorry,
you're good.
But the whole point was, I had already come up with the name, the Mad Scientist Lab, because I'm into science, and I wanted it to be like that way we could do anything we wanted to do. We could talk about whatever we want, because people are always like, "What's your podcast about?" I'm like, it's called the Mad Scientist Lab for a reason, because we're a mad scientist put shit together just to fucking see what happens. You know
Motherfucker, I grew up on Mr. Wizard, okay?
That too.
All right. I know
Mr.
some
Wizard,
shit.
Bill Nye.
Yeah.
I love sci-fi, all that. And at first, I was like reading out of a book about like trying to explain. It was like me explaining to him certain things.
Yeah,
so he could understand it.
Yeah, we had what we initially had was like, I guess a structure. It's like we wanted to like do 15 minutes on one thing. We wanted it to be like a show. But what was happening is when what we didn't realize at the time is when we were actually on a good subject and having good conversation, we would like dead stop it and move on to something else. And, that ultimately we decided to just let it go and see where things take us.
You're forgetting about the beginning. The beginning we had we were doing like testing beers and shit.
Oh,
we were doing that. Oh, God, we were doing a lot of different random shit. Yeah, I remember going buying the 6-pack at the grocery store, the assorted beers, and so we had that idea. But I guess once we started having folks come over, because when
and we used to
can't send them off drunk.
No, we used to drink a lot.
We used to get smashed on. We would get smashed,
and
on
there would
the
be
show.
some funny shows, but we would be gone.
Yeah, toasted. I mean, we'd be down here with a bottle of something, taking shots, drinking beer. We didn't care. But when people would come over, and to your credit, it's like, hey, what do we talk about? And it's like, you know what? We can't really just sit here for 10 minutes and say, hey, we're going to talk about this for 10 minutes. We're going to talk. It's like, hey, let's just go and see what happens, because that ultimately turns into some of the best material that I think we've ultimately had.
Absolutely.
I think you still have to be aware that this is a conversation, and you can't, just because you have a stream of consciousness, you got to be aware that there's other persons in the room too. This is just like a cliff note.
Yeah, that dynamics will start rolling through naturally.
Yeah.
You talk about science and stuff. I'm a weird person. I think everybody's weird in their own way.
Yeah, of course.
It's a nature, and I like to look up small facts. And I found out that vanilla bean, like the scented, that smell like women like to wear it, and then that's not natural vanilla. That's actually beaver ass.
Yeah, it's beaver ass.
Yeah, it's the glands. Look it up. You can look it up.
The glands of a beaver ass.
Yeah, it smells the similar.
Not the imitation vanilla you put in food and shit.
No, not in food.
Oh my God, we're eating beaver ass.
Just like lotions.
No, because
stuff.
there is
you are correct.
there is imitation vanilla, but then there's real vanilla, and real vanilla is way more expensive than imitation vanilla.
Yeah.
I just was not expecting you to say it from the glands of a beaver ass.
Hey, man.
I thought you were going to say like some sort of coffee bean or just something.
I mean, I
more
like beaver.
Normal and structure. Beavers are cool. The beavers are great. Nice beaver.
There you go.
Going back to the Naked Gun when she's climbing up on the ladder, and then she gives him the stuffed beaver.
But the crazy part is, did you know what that meant back then?
I want to say no, but I feel like it would have insinuated, to a degree.
It gives you that natural.
Or when they put on the giant human condoms. Do you practice safe sex?
Mm-hmm.
They're just in a giant, huge thing of rubber.
I think we are.
Let's see. Vanilla's origin in perfume. Oh, well, Jared is scrolling.
No, I don't think I found it.
Right.
Let's say beaver. Not the beaver between her legs.
Vanilla scent origin beaver. Sounds like a fucking. Okay. Here. Could you? Does that?
Oh my God! You blind fuck,
dude! It's not big enough. I
know, but I'm trying to do 30 things.
Beavers come from castorum. Yeah, see.
I have heard that before.
A substance secreted from their castor sacs near the tail, which they use for scent making. Oh my God! Scent marking. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because beavers eat a diet of bark and leaves, has a warm vanilla-like aroma. While historically used in some food and perfumes, its use has largely been replaced by synthetic alternatives due to the cost and development of artificial flavorings.
So they don't use it that much anymore.
Oh my God, dude! It's just the sacs near the tail.
So, ladies, whenever you're putting that Bed Bath & Beyond shit on, you're probably rubbing beaver ass on you.
Fucking beaver ass, dude. That should be the name of the podcast, beaver ass.
No, we already have the name.
Oh, yeah. They're amongst us.
Yeah.
They are.
When you were being freaking a bigot.
I'm not a... Oh, my God. No. I'm not a bigot. I know it's your first time here. I promise I'm not a bigot. I'm not a bigot. And I think...
That's the running joke. Because I know, but...
So,
Jesus,
I want to ask Sel this. Do you know where this was made? This is an ongoing bit that hasn't been done in a long time. Can you tell me where this was made and if it is real?
Well, it's definitely a bottle opener, but where was it made?
So that is a handcrafted beer bottle opener from Africa. Okay,
How would one know this?
Well, that's what was told to me. However, Jared is in the belief that somebody bought it in a shop, and it was not handcrafted. So I don't know.
It was made in China.
So Jared believes this was mass-produced. However, I am still in the firm belief it was handcrafted by a shaman in Africa.
I don't know about a shaman.
Well, I won't use shaman because I don't want to be cursed.
Well, let's go with that thought. Why are they using beer with bottle openers there?
I don't know. I didn't ask those questions. It was just given to me, and they said, RJ, this is a handcrafted.
The person went to Africa, right?
Yes, okay. They were actually there. This is not somebody says, hey, I went to like an
South
African
Africa.
museum. Yeah, like an African museum or some shit like that. But I just wanted to ask you that. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Why does your vape say Lost Mary?
Because that's the name of the brand.
Oh, God.
I mean, I don't know. I don't name it. I would just name it the Puffer.
This would have been amazing for pencil fighting back in the day.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh,
pencil fighting.
Yeah.
That is from Texas. That is our Texas-sized pencil.
That's from Bucky's.
Shit, I damn near looked at saw penis on there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got my glasses on. That's I mean, put it on there.
Oh, my.
He's been talking about it all night.
Yeah, Jesus.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Dude, that is probably, dude, that has to be the best like line from that show ever, dude. And if you watch the entire scene where it comes from, it's even funnier. Oh my God.
Hey.
I don't sleep with women. I sleep with men.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. That means you're gay. Oh, dude, that shit was way too fucking funny. Shout out to Greg, by the way. What's up, Greg?
They're among us.
They are among us.
God damn.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with the amongst us stuff.
Oh, you know what? Since we didn't really get a chance to talk about it in the first half of the show, that show we did, the Halloween show, talk about that a little bit.
Hell yeah, man. Like it was damn near star-studded in there. Like the lineup was so crazy. You could feel the energy when you come in. Like sometimes you just know it's gonna be a hell of a night.
Yeah.
And it felt like one of those nights, man. I was like, oh. And like me and Jared, first time we seen each other, we were down in Alexandria. And it's kind of weird because when you're in different spots, you see comics and whatever. But see, we're still the minority when we're certain rooms. And so it's always like
I understand that feeling very much.
It's like a
All
challenge.
the rooms, damn near.
Me too.
So it was like
No. When we say rooms, we're talking about like the venue.
Oh.
Yeah, the venue. So let's just go with that. I'm going backtracking, and I saw him and kind of looked at each other, and it's like, hope he doesn't do better than me.
Oh man,
fuck that.
I was still,
and then you see how well they do, and you like, hey, I want to see you again.
Yeah, I think you followed me both times.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went up. Oh, it was after. Wasn't it after we talked about this the other day? After a certain lady comedian boyfriend went up.
Yeah.
And he didn't do so well, and I didn't mean to say it, but when I went up there, the crowd was kind of like dry, and I was like, "So, how y'all doing?" They were like, "Oh, we're good." And I was like, "Yeah, it was a little quiet here a second ago." And I heard the whole fucking back of the fucking room. It was all comics, just fucking blah. I was like, oops. I mean, it is what it is. Like,
it's a part of it, right?
Kind of. You're not really supposed to. I mean, you could shit talk to people before, but it's got to be like a pokey, funny kind of way.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like, yeah, we know that sucked.
Yeah. Putting another comic down.
Yeah, can't do that. But can't be putting down the brotherhood.
I'm still new to this shit. But like when I don't think it was that harmful. I don't even think people took it the way that I'm thinking in my own head that it took it. But that's what I meant when I said it.
I gotcha.
But it was just, I don't know, it was funny. But yeah. And that's the other thing about that night. Where like you said, I was like, I can't be followed. Let me say, I don't know how to say it. I didn't want the person before me to do better than me. So like I had to ramp it up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then once one person ramps it up, the next person is like, oh, I can't fucking go up here and be fucking trash. So they ramp it up. So then the show, if it's a good lineup, the show goes like that.
Absolutely.
And that's how it went that night. It was,
and I say if you're first in the slot, your challenge is to raise the bar as high as you can.
Yeah.
And make everybody else jump up there.
Which is hard because if they're not warmed up, I mean, people don't understand because I host a lot. And hosting is probably the hardest part because you're going up there and these people don't expect, they don't know what is going to happen.
And the host, D-Lo, she set the precedence there.
Yeah.
She sure did. She came in and that's when it was like boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was like me the other night playing Battlefield. I played a game. I almost got a win, and I did not. And I was like, come on, man. I was like, I got killed by some fucking scrub.
Do you need certain energy when you coming into the game?
Who, me? No. I'm actually, I just know I'm going to do good.
I want you to do stand-up.
That's fine. What I was going to say is so I was telling myself.
Just one time.
Fuck. Because, when I play competitively, it's, I'm playing kids who are younger than me now, which is still wild to think about sometimes.
Noob.
Yeah, fucking nerds. Anyway, what I was going to say, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not going out like that. I was like, next game, I was like, I'm going to win the next game. And not only did I win the next game, dude, I went 20-0 and unlocked the Grim Reaper dog tag for dropping 20 kills in a battle royal game. So I was like, oh yeah, go fuck yourselves.
You know what
nerds.
this is like? This feels like stolen valor to me.
It's not. I just want to let you know that I got a 20 bomb. I got a 20 bomb. It felt good. I won. I last kill of the game. I saw the Grim Reaper thing pop. I was
This
like,
is
oh, yeah.
nowhere near the same thing we're talking about.
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about being prepared and being mentally prepared and ready. Okay.
Yeah. I think I can see the stretch.
Yeah, it's a long one. It's a long stretch.
All right, I'm done.
No, you're fine. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, trust me, it is. No, you're not having anybody watch you and fucking judge you.
Oh, dude, I've been judged at my games for years. It doesn't
Who's judging you?
Oh, my peers. Well, what do you think? Well, how do you think you get better?
You never.
That's what you guys were just talking about.
Half of those people
you're just talking.
Half of those people you've never seen and you'll never meet.
That's okay. It doesn't mean I don't talk to them.
Okay.
They're probably in the dark corner.
No, I hope not. No.
Oh, no, they are.
I can tell when someone's in a dark corner or not.
I don't know. I feel kind of like type of way. My bad. Some type of way about you comparing a craft to entertainment.
I do have a craft. I'm good at what I do.
I don't think video gaming is a craft.
Yeah, being good at anything takes practice, takes skill. It doesn't matter if you guys go up in front of 100 people or if I'm just playing a lobby with 100 randoms. I want to win.
True.
I want to be good.
Because you didn't start off day one playing that game and you were great.
No, I wasn't. You know how I got good? I had people kick my ass constantly.
Hey, that's the point.
Constantly.
Okay.
Just like how when Jared goes up and he kills it and you're like, oh, I'm not going to let this motherfucker get away from it. I was taught to have the same thought process. Now, what you do is probably far more in-depth and complex than me sitting there mashing a bunch of buttons.
Now,
however,
hold on. No, let me put it to this way. If because of the jiu-jitsu stuff, if I'm preparing for a tournament and I go in that tournament and I do well in that tournament, and then you go and say, oh yeah, I was preparing for this Battlefield Battle Royale thing and I killed 30 people in a row. Like, it's not the same thing.
it is.
Okay. Okay.
It's always. Dude,
I'll give it to you. That's fine.
Well, if
It's the
put it
mental.
this, it's executing. It's he's right. It's all. I'm not taking anything away from what you're doing. I'm not even trying to compare the two. I'm just talking about. It's like, all right, if I want to be great at something, like you're gonna have to have people criticize you. Like you're not gonna naturally be, like some people are just naturally talented at certain things. You might be a little good when you first start, but to get better, you have to lose. You have to know what failure is like. You have to watch people do better than you.
I know what failure is like. 'Cause my life is failure.
Jesus Christ.
It got dark in the room.
I'm glad to be the shining example to brighten everybody's day, and we're here to brighten your week.
Hey, man, you sent her in here with them titties. What you expect?
They are large. They are very large. They're like two great big bags of sand. The 40-year-old virgin. Another very, very funny movie.
Speaking of large,
Jesus. And
we almost forgot about that. We only have 2 of these left.
So since you are now an official guest of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, you get your choice of a band.
I prefer.
We're going to go ahead and give you the booby bands.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can pick either one.
So, but these are also for a good cause. These are for autism awareness.
Okay.
These are also 2 of the remaining booby bands left. So you, sir, have your pick at whichever you may like. And I will leave that up to you because you are now an official guest of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Band. I like
the booby bands.
Oh, I'm with that one right
And
there.
shout out to Epic for just reminding all of us that we love boobs.
I call them ATMs. All titties matter.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good way to put it because cash rules everything around me.
Speaking of that, there's a trend on TikTok right now.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Where women they have a shirt on, obviously, but they're seeing if they can hold a bowl.
Oh, I've seen this
under
challenge.
their boobs, and then and I saw a compilation the other day.
It's the size.
Compilation.
Yeah, and like this lady she had like a metal bowl, and her drums was probably about as big as mine, and she was like. And then let go, and the bowl just dropped to the floor.
Dude, oh man,
it was like, yeah. She dropped it on her foot because it was a metal bowl. And then this black lady came up, huge, and she put two bowls under each one, and was just walking around.
He's talking like feet of village huge.
Dude,
yeah.
dude.
She mixing shit in the bowl and shit. She making the cake in that motherfucker.
Oh man, all right.
Making goddamn, look at the batter on that.
Whoops.
We're almost there, RJ.
I got to pee really bad.
Oh, my God.
I do.
Well, go ahead.
Well, fine. I'm going to pee.
Thanks, please.
I'm going to
Thanks,
be an
RJ.
adult
Just go and do it.
I'm going to do it.
Just go and do it. We don't need you to talk about it. Thanks.
I'm going to go pee, and I'm going to tell you about me peeing when I get back from peeing.
Make sure you record it so we can all hear.
Good.
Do you have a microphone on? No? Okay.
No.
Good.
Motherfucker.
Now that he's gone, it's like...
Yeah, so back to the that night, the epic night, Halloween comedy
/
birthday. Yeah, shout out to Patrice.
Yeah.
Devereaux. Is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah,
right?
I keep saying it. I say it wrong. I say Devereaux. I've been saying Dubois.
God damn.
I know I need to get it right.
Definitely a Louisiana name. That's where I got that. I know some people. But man, it was a good night. It felt good. It looked good. People like the confidence, man. I'm telling you, once you come in there and you feel that, it's the same thing like when Sydney like, man, do what you did to do to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, what? But I had some other stuff that was happening before then. You know, that personal stuff started to come in, and then you like sink or swim. And I was like, man, fuck that, I'm swimming, because this is where I want to be at. So treat it like they say to treat every room like you're doing your best. But damn that, sometimes you're in a mood.
Yeah, well, I agree because there's some weeks when I do the open mic that I'm like, I don't fucking feel like being here right now. And you can tell, and the audience can tell, but it's just like, but when you know the moment is like, all right, this is actually a moment that I'm supposed to fucking bring this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how bad I'm feeling, I have to, just because who knows what may result.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why they say you got to treat every room like it's your best.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, if there's nobody in the crowd, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. But I told you, I don't know if I told you, but and it's helped a lot recently. Because I have these stickies all over my house. Like, I want a headline. I'm the funniest. Blah blah. I'm a hilarious professional comic. This that and then the most recent one, because I forgot where I got this advice. But I put this joint, and this one helped a lot. It was like, just be the funniest person in the room. Now, that's not to say every time I go out there I will be, because I'm sure there's motherfuckers way funnier than me, but I have to at least try to be like, I need those boom 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 pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that what's it? Laughs per second is 3 or something like that. Man, he was asking how I got back on the comedy though. I swear, I feel like it's God, bro. Like, where I used to live in Lake Ridge, and I moved on the other side of town over into Stonebridge, and once I moved over there,
where the rich people.
yeah, that's what they call it. Yep, Potomac Club, yeah, behind the gated community, and my neighbors was behind me, and I opened up the garage, and I was like, man, I'm looking to get into comedy, and my neighbor's mother says, yeah, my son Nelson does comedy. I said, oh, okay. She said, but he ain't funny. At that point, I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is for me.
Yeah.
So I followed him to a couple rooms and started off, my resurgency was at the Pinch.
Ain't no mother gonna say you're funny until you make it. Like, that's the only time.
Man, boy, I know that was crushing to him, though, but to me, boy, she made my feel. I was like, yeah, I need to do this.
Yeah. I think another thing that's helped me recently is actually, like, once I got that notebook, it made me, all right, I have this notebook. I need to fill this shit up. And I don't write it in every day, but it helps me to at least get the thoughts out of my head, whatever it is, as opposed to just putting it in my phone where it's just
floating out there.
I'll see it, but it's just in my phone, in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
At this point now, I just use the phone for like a set list.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get to the point where I don't have to even bring the phone on stage. But again, I don't know what I'm gonna do next because I'm trying to tailor it to the audience.
Yeah.
So that like you were saying the other night, I didn't do the Girl Scout cookie joke.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem like it would fit with how it was going. So I was just like, plus it didn't even pop in my head, to be honest.
You know your flow.
Yeah.
Like I'm a seasonal person. Like I got during April, the cherry blossom season.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, I love
the best times of year.
I mean, it's good for some people, but I got allergies.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, I feel like these flowers are the pollen trying to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, pollen ain't nothing but a tree nut. Like
it is
flowers busting all over your face. It's on your cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. You like, man, get this shit off me.
Dude. When you get that layer on your car, you know, just like,
and bees just wallow in it like it's nothing. Like,
but then
like P. Diddy in the corner. And
oh man,
you can have that.
I got deeper with it, and I was like, man, we bombed Japan, and their gift to us was goddamn cherry blossom tree.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, I mean, you may have given us atom bomb, but we give you pollen bomb.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Dude, I love the memes when people, their eyes are like swollen.
I'm sorry, what?
Their eyes. Like,
no, well, yeah, but you weren't in the mic.
Yeah. I'm talking about like when your eyes are swollen from pollen.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I'm not making some horribly
No,
racist
I was saying we couldn't hear
Jesus. You. No. You can hear me now.
Yeah.
That's good. I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I swear I peed for like 80 seconds. It was the longest piss of my life.
God damn.
I even at one point in time I was like, how does my body even contain this much, urine? It was very relieving.
Felt like Austin Powers.
Dude, honestly, that if I had to compare it to a scene just now, that is definitely going to be the one.
We were talking about comedy movies earlier. That one we forgot about.
Man,
Austin Powers is funny.
It is funny. I still don't think Dude, Where's My Car is funny. I can't stand that movie.
You gonna die on that hill, ain't you?
You need to watch it. You need to watch it again.
Maybe I will. I don't have a problem watching it again. I think it's because I've stood so firmly by this for so long.
Oh, you're one of those people.
No. I'm not open to. No. I am open to being, I guess, incorrect, or it's like, oh, this is.
You can say a word. You can say wrong.
I'm not wrong.
See, you saw how I'm not open to be incorrect. That's what you did.
I'm still not wrong, though. It's just my opinion. Now, if I was wrong, I'd be like...
Well, here's what it is. You have the wrong opinion.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's your opinion that I have a wrong opinion.
Trump thinks that fucking RFK should be named after him. That's the wrong opinion.
That I wouldn't even call that an opinion. That's just being dumb.
Why you look away?
They're eating the cats. Come on, man.
Yeah, the wrong opinion.
They were asking him... It was a few weeks ago when I guess because they're bombing those cartel boats and everything.
Yeah,
and somebody asked him a question. She was like, President or Mr. President, do you know what's going on or something like that? And he was like, well, you know what? They're going to be dead. And I just fucking, and I started fucking laughing so hard because I was not expecting that to come out of his mouth. And it was just too funny.
You never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
No, but he was like, you know what? They're going to be dead. And I was just, I laughed way too hard at that shit.
Well, I don't know. I guess
I know it's not funny to laugh at, but the way he's
Then
oh, shit.
Then the other thing was the other day he was like, I'm tired of hearing affordability. What do you mean you're tired of hearing about affordability? What? That's your whole job is to help Americans fucking have a better life, and you don't care about affordability. You know why? Because you never had to worry about affordability.
And he doesn't want people to have headaches anymore. Actually, he wants them to continue to have headaches because he is the headache.
Yeah. And in all fairness, the whole Tylenol thing, I can't remember. I use just ibuprofen and stuff now. I can't remember the last time I actually took Tylenol.
I don't use Tylenol because I don't like picking cotton.
You know what's crazy is I actually hear that from a lot of folks.
A lot of what kind of folks?
Jared. Hold on, Jared. Jared, I think you're one of those folks that told me that. I think you told me that one time that you refused to pick cotton out of an aspirin bottle.
I may have said it because that's kind of like a running kind of joke in the community.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. I understand that, but still, I guess when, me being a young white man, not knowing these things.
Unseasoned.
Stop using that word. There's lots of salt and pepper around here, all right?
Salt and pepper is not seasoning.
It's salt and pepper.
That is seasoned. Salt and pepper is part of the food. Period. It has nothing to do with seasoning.
It's already included.
Yeah,
that's like the basic. Then you add the rest of the stuff. Seasoning.
Yeah. Actual
plenty
seasoning.
of spices. Don't worry, Jesus.
You adding ingredients.
I should have stayed upstairs. Should have just stayed upstairs. Just kept washing and drying my hands repeatedly. Turn the page. Wash your hands.
Oh, I did send you that video with the Italian, not Italian place.
Oh, the guy's making the pizzas. Yes, that's what you sent me. So I watched it. I actually thought it was really cool. I didn't really get into it, started taking the guys serious until they started watching them bake. And then they all had their face in the oven. They were like, look at how this crust is rising. I was like, okay, I can tell these guys are mad serious about this shit.
That could have been you, RJ.
It is me. I am the pizza man. It's
not anymore. It's not even on your thing when this comes. When the thing comes up.
Well, it needs to return. If you're gonna put Jared, the stand-up comic, and
I don't put that.
Stand-up comic.
I put my Instagram, just like I put your Twitter there. I mean, not your Twitter, your Twitch.
I'm Forever Dope. Twitch TV.
Forever Dope. Forever _.
That's right.
He doesn't even know his own.
Because I'm good. I'm so good. I don't have to know it.
So what? Out of not naming the place, what kind of pizza
Well.
Or can you name the place?
Yeah. No problem. Okay. I used to work at a Papa John's. I did that for 11 years.
Oh shit! Before or after?
I was actually there. It's funny.
During.
So I was actually there, and I've seen it all. I've seen the highs and the lows. Unfortunately, I was actually the general manager of my store when that occurred, and it killed my business. It killed it. Motherfucker. My location on average would do about $25,000 a week in sales, which is good for my store. When that happened, and
that store,
which is one of the higher grossing stores in the franchise. But anyway, I went from 25,000 to 17,000 weekly. So that's 8,000. We lost a ton of business. They try to do all these PR moves, bringing in Shaq, and all this other. They do, especially if somebody's using, unfortunately, very foul language, no matter what context it's in.
What did he say?
I don't know, Jared. I can't repeat it.
I was at the.
Is it all right if I call you brother?
Sure, just brother, no ER.
See, I can't get anywhere with an ER.
I'm fucking around.
I know.
I was at the beer garden the other Thursday night, doing a set, and one of the guys came up. I guess he had been out for a while, and now he's back doing it. And he came up to me at the end. He was like, "Hey, I was like, I got a note for you on one of your jokes," and it was like, "Not that you need it." And I was like, "Well, okay, what is it? He was like, I don't remember what the joke was. I'm like, what the fuck are you telling me for?
What the fuck?
Then he was like, oh, well, can I, let me ask your opinion on this. You were talking about something. And then he was like, I know I don't look like it, but I'm Jewish. He's like blonde hair, blue eyed dude. And I was like, well, first thing that came to my head, I was like kind of like my NASCAR joke with the crosses, burning crosses. You say instead I look like I burn crosses instead of menorahs. Like you say that, work that out. And he was like, oh, okay, well, and then walked away. But I was just like, notes, nigga, what? I don't need your notes.
Did you proceed to call him the J word afterwards?
No.
Okay.
I just met this dude, so I don't know.
Well, I was referring to jackass, but that's okay.
No, because his newlywed wife was there with him. So
oh yeah,
I don't know him like
that.
that.
You shouldn't beat down comics on or off the stage.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fair. I mean, you guys know I guess you guys know the proper etiquette in these places better than I do.
Don't get me wrong, I've done it before.
It depends.
Like if you run the light, I'm on your ass.
Oh yeah,
that shit burns me up.
Yeah,
a lot of people were running the light the other night. I was like, what the fuck is that?
So here, for my novice mind, what is running the light? What terminology? What does that equate to? Like, what does that mean?
All right, you have a set time that you're getting up when you're getting on stage. They average about 5 minutes. I'm gonna knock it down to 3. Boy, when I tell you that tests your fortitude to being a comic, when you're like 3 or 1 minute.
Yeah, average
is 5 minutes. People start to rant after they get the light at 4 minutes. So you got to wrap it up.
So they're basically just going longer than they should be.
Oh man, they be 6, 7, 8, and they be like, but see, here's the problem. Nobody wants to be rude anymore, and it's not even rude. It was like, hey,
bring back shame.
That man, there you go. All right, put the DJ. Like if you got a DJ, oh man, that's perfect. Turn on the music. God damn it.
I have a kind of a slight theory on that. I think when you run a room, you don't want to be rude because you're still trying to. You don't want to turn the audience off, especially a lot of rooms like Shooters is a small spot. You don't want to turn the audience off from coming back potentially, and you don't want to really turn off comics from coming back because even still, like at a place like Shooters, you still rely on the people coming there to kind of give the place business. So I think that's part of why the rudeness.
I'm with you on that. There is a way. You have a etiquette to it, but like not just being like, "Hey man, get your ass off this mic." You were like, you kind of like, "Hey, all right," and they're doing the lights or whatever. But then you're like, for me, I was like, I make it weird and get. let me get close to him.
Oh yeah, so I have walked up on stage on the motherfucker before. Like, yo, give me this fucking mic.
Like go away. Like,
yeah. Usually it's obvious. I mean, obviously it's usually newer people who do it because either I didn't or the producer / host didn't explain it, or they just fucking. Don't realize that what it means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they see the light and they're just like, and they're in the middle of a story.
Step away from the light.
Which is the longest story to get to the worst punchline.
Boy.
Those are the worst.
Oh, it's like me talking. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I will say,
my God.
It's hard.
No wonder we don't have any viewers. Like, it's me.
It's hard to cut off somebody when they got the room. Like, when they eating it up. You be like,
oh no,
damn.
Yeah, if they're doing well, they're like, no.
Yeah, you be like, man, let him go.
Yeah,
he's crushing right now.
So it seems like there will be exceptions to this rule.
Oh,
obviously.
definitely.
But you got to, like you said, you got to be crushing. Like I kind of went over a little bit Thursday, but I was the last one up. And they did it on purpose because I wasn't supposed to be last, but Dan was like, put him last. I felt like a pitcher on a baseball team.
Hey,
because he even wrote because Joe Bacino was hosting, and he put up their closing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like the fucking
that shit feel good, don't it?
About the fucking pitcher, shut out in this bitch. So then, like, I went up there, did my shit. Almost everything worked. I tried a couple new stuff, and then I just felt I was like, you know what? you guys seem like a cool crowd, so I had to do a couple of more quick ones. I think I went like 30 to 40 seconds over, but I was like,
Talk about that though, like the coming out the gun, being in the middle or the end.
I don't know. It depends on the crowd. I think
This was going to be actually my next question, but go ahead.
I think it depends on the crowd, because like if it's a bunch of comics, then the audience can probably handle it a little better. But if it's 2 or 3 comics and you're doing 20-minute sets, I don't know how to explain that. I like the middle, depending on the place too. Because if it's a place where it's like a bar, where more than likely by the end of the show they're gonna be fucking drunk, I don't think I would get a good enough judge of whether the stuff is working if everybody's drunk, because they're gonna laugh at anything anyway. So I like the middle, but I also like to close. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I guess. Well, you kind of asked the question for me. I was gonna like going on last. Like, could that be a good thing or a bad thing depending on?
That's a good thing, because that means the host / producer has confidence in you that you're going to close it out well, and it's kind of practice for like when you start headlining, because the headliner is always the last one to go.
And then I guess to follow up with that question is you were just talking about being in the middle. I guess going last, would you be worried that somebody either starting or in the middle just did such a good job that you couldn't close it properly? Is that a thing? I'm sure it is to some degree, or where you wouldn't be confident in that.
Iron sharpens iron. You come in with your A game at this point.
Yep.
And if you don't have an A game that's gonna beat that, then it was like you might start to question your material.
That's facts.
Okay, so I understand. I can see how that's a thing. I was just curious because I know I've only been to a small handful of Jared's shows since he's started doing this, and I know that he typically hosts and fits himself in somewhere.
He went to one of my early is at the Ugly Mug.
Yeah, in a place like that, which was really cool, by the way. I really should do it more often. But there were maybe 7 or 8 comics that night that you went up there.
It might have been a little.
And
more
I do remember there was somebody, the person before you. You were talking about running the light. I remember that they were just going on and on and on.
They were just talking,
and that's when it's like, oh man, get this motherfucker off the stage, and let's get whether it was Jared. Yeah, it's like, all right. It's like, let's get somebody, whether it's Jared or not, like let's get somebody else up here so I could see where.
I vaguely remember that, because I remember he was just I don't remember who it was. I don't even know if they're still doing it, but they were just talking, and I don't even remember what they were talking about.
Well, that's how I know that they weren't good, because I remember just being annoyed with them rambling.
Yeah.
And I would say it's probably one of the only times I've been to your shows, and I don't know these people coming up there. I don't go up and do that, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I can. But if you're talking for like 10 minutes and you're not telling jokes and just telling stories, go away.
There's a lot of that, especially when you're starting out. People, because they see a certain style of comedy that they like, and they're trying to be like that,
which is fine.
And creating a story is very difficult, especially a funny one, because, like we were saying, you can't just tell the whole fucking story and then have the punchline. Like, what have we've been waiting 5 minutes for you to say that one thing? No, you got to have shit all along.
Well, yes, no.
Yeah.
And to, I would say, to maybe to a newbie's credit, when they're getting up there, they're probably going with the flow. It's like, oh, hey, this is funny that happened to me. It's like when I tell a story, and it's like, oh, and you're always like, RJ, get to the point.
Bro,
RJ.
I swear to God, and I've tried, because I'm not trying to be a dick sometimes.
Because you have to give details when
Are
you tell
you
a
like
story.
a lady when you're telling stories?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Bro, you be telling like what the temperature that day was.
Well, it's important.
No, it's not.
It is. It's a part of the story. If I'm telling a story,
No,
you have to. If you read a book,
it's a part of the story from your point of view.
But I want to put you.
People
there, like
who are
book.
listening aren't trying to hear all that. And they're probably listening, and they've never told you that, because they're not trying to be rude.
Well, that's okay. Doesn't matter.
So you rolled over at 6:30 in the morning on the left side of the bed. The sheets were kind of rattled because you were sweating in the middle of the night.
It's not that detailed.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Okay, here, look, I'll give you proof.
Okay.
Tell the story about you jumping out of the window.
Oh, the window, the hotel window. Yeah, so I jumped out of the second floor of a hotel window one time because I thought the cops were coming. So granted, this was like 10 years ago. And no, this was much longer than that. I'm so sorry. This was like in 2008, 9. So it was a while back. Anyway, I was on probation because I got caught with a little bit of weed, all right, in my glove box. And long story short, they suspended my license. I couldn't drive anywhere. This is a year after me getting my license, fresh out of high school, so I'm like stranded. So my buddies want to throw a hotel party. And granted, everybody still smokes weed and stuff like that, but I'm not smoking. I'm drinking a 40, like a responsible adult. Okay. Well, and somewhere throughout the night, somebody came in, they were like, yo, the cops are coming up here. And I'm like, and we're all like, oh shit. And nobody asked any questions because people were stoned and I was drunk. And it's like, oh my God, I can't get caught in here with all this weed. It's like, I'm going to go to jail because I'm on probation. So me, instinctively thinking, trying to get out of a bad scenario, I decide to open up the window of the second floor of this hotel. Okay, which again is a bad idea. Don't do this. And I'm looking down, I'm like, well, if they're coming up here, this is the only way I can get out, right? I'm thinking they're coming to our room. So I proceed to slowly climb out of this window, all right? And I'm sitting there like, RJ, you're crazy. I'm like, no, I'm not going to jail, right? Do you want to go to jail? No. Do you want to tell your mother you're going to jail? No. So I start to climb out of this window, and I begin to hang from it, like for my dear life, because at this point, there's no way I'm climbing back in. I have to go out of the window. Now, you're familiar with the area, correct?
Yeah.
So you know where Five Guys off of Backlick Road is?
I do.
Yeah, and then where the Red Roof Inn used to be, and now it's the Motel 6 or whatever it is. So yes, this hotel in particular. So if you were sitting down in Five Guys eating a burger, and you just looked up, you would see me hanging from this window, just for dear life. And here, just to add to Jared's credit, it was probably about 8:30 at night in the middle of November. Okay, but I never talk like that, I promise. But anyway, so I let go.
He gave it to you because you asked for it.
and so I let go. And as I'm falling 2 stories to the ground, thank God I landed in a patch of grass. I thought I broke my leg. Okay, I look up as I'm like just grabbing my leg. The young lady that's with us has this giant handle of some sort of vodka, like, the big round base ones. And she was like, RJ, catch this. And I was like, I'm not catching that. So she proceeds to throw it out of the window, right? As I'm like grabbing my leg for dear life, I proceed to drag myself out of the way and watch it shatter everywhere. And I'm like, all right, I'm not staying here. So I proceed to drag myself around the building to my car, where I open it up and I lay down in it. Like, I get in my seat and I lay that shit back because the cops are in front of the hotel. And I'm thinking about all my buddies in the room thinking, oh my God, like, what's happening? So I lay there for about 10 minutes. I look up, the cops are gone. So I just drive home. Like, I start my car, I drive away. I get home 15 minutes later, come inside. My mom was like, hey, I can't remember what crazy ass story I told her I went to go do. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And, I'm thinking my leg is broken the entire time. I call my buddy. I was like, hey, I made it home. Are you okay? He was like, yeah, the cops weren't here for us. They were here for somebody else. So, long story short, I jumped out of the second floor of a hotel window thinking I was going to go to jail. In reality, nothing was going to happen to me at all. So that is not only the reason I tell that story the way I tell it is because that's exactly how it happened. There's no other way for me to tell that story.
There's plenty of ways.
Dude, you cannot just nonchalantly, like, yeah, I jumped out of the second floor of a hotel room.
But
I'm sorry, I just can't.
There's certain parts that are unnecessary. Like, you don't need to say, oh, the cops were upstairs. You already established that the cops were upstairs.
Well, maybe if I was writing it down, it would make a little more sense.
And I'm sure you were probably high on something.
I was not high. I was on probation.
Jade got so bored, she started putting emojis, her own emojis in my chat. I'm just playing.
Jade has her own emojis? Can I see them?
Yeah, it's just her dancing.
Oh, that is pretty nifty.
That is cool.
That is the dancing I was doing when I found out that my leg was in fact not broken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Were you on shrooms or are you?
No, I wasn't on anything. I was sipping on a 40. I wasn't drunk.
Smoking on a blunt.
No, I was not.
The patch of grass, though.
Dude, the patch of grass.
I landed on a patch of grass.
Dude, it's like, I'm telling you, it was like.
Was it a thick patch?
It was the thickest patch of grass I've ever, landed on in my life.
This man said a patch of grass.
Dude, it was like a patch. It was just like there. It was just like this one patch of grass.
It was God put it there to save
I'm
you.
telling you, dude, if there was like something to break my fall, it was that
It was
grass.
like, look at this idiot. They're not there for you.
I still say to this day,
That's
you
funny.
should have caught that bottle.
I am not catching, dude. That thing probably weighed like easily like 3 pounds, falling from. Yeah, no, it's made of glass. No. If it was a smaller bottle, like a beer bottle or something, yeah, no problem. But a huge gallon jug, like no, fuck that. I would have crushed my fucking
Party
face.
foul. So, needless to say, that's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about, Jared?
What we were saying, how motherfuckers be on stage and they tell these fucking long, drawn-out stories with no punchline.
Well, it's not even a joke, and that's not.
No,
even
I know it's not a joke, but like there has to be something. I don't know.
You just had to be there.
You had Durangos on. What kind of shoes?
I can't. You know what's funny? Now that you say that, I was actually wearing Tim's, dude. I was wearing boots. Like I haven't worn. I own a pair of shoes.
That's why your leg would hurt because you didn't have the proper support.
Well, most people don't typically jump out of windows on a regular basis.
Well, I don't think you really jump. It sounds like you fell to
well, I did.
Almost to your death.
What does Buzz Lightyear say? I'm falling with style. That's exactly what I was doing. I was falling with style.
This motherfucker
He
said,
said, I hung from the window. That's not a jump.
That's I'll never forget that, dude. This is the craziest one of the crazier stories. But yeah, I'll never forget that. I was like, oh, I'm not going to jail.
I got you.
And my first
Emotional damage.
All right, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't.
oh my God.
It's okay. It's a part of the show.
So yeah, I think we got enough now. Damn it. So pissed because that first part was really fucking good.
No, when he comes over again, it's going to be even better.
Yeah, we got to do this again. Give them your socials and your what next shows coming up, all that.
All right, my last 4 is 970. Oh,
yeah. There you go. 911.
Hey, y'all can look me up on Instagram. That is Fisher is Funny. FisherIsFunny.
Don't just look him up. Follow him.
Please follow me. I need some more followers.
Me too,
I don't know
bro.
what it is, but geez, I haven't figured out the algorithm. Or I'm just fucking old. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I need some more too.
Hey, I got some content for you though. Just go on there and you'll find whatever you need. If you want to look me up on YouTube, it's Selwyn Fisher. That's SELWYN Fisher, and then look comedy, and it'll pop right up. You'll see plenty of stuff out there. And I think my TikTok is Fisher is Funny also. So go ahead and look me up.
All right, awesome. Thank you for coming over. No,
you
go
got
ahead.
a show too?
Oh, I do have a show coming up on November 29th. I'm going to be out on, hold on. Let me find that. Yeah, I should have plugged that in for you guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Along with this old AMC ass picture that I got. This shit is funny to me, boy. If you've ever worked a job, real job.
Yes,
yeah,
real jobs.
Real jobs matter. Okay. All right. You're going to see at the Laugh Into Autumn, the comedy extravaganza pre-Christmas toy drive, November 29th, is going to be on 6307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. That's 6307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. Just think Howard University, baby. You'll find me out there. It's going to be a couple funny comedies. Actually, it's a lot of funny comics out there.
Awesome.
And you might see him on Tuesday at Shooters in Springfield, where the Shoot Your Shot open mic comedy night occurs every Tuesday. Come show up and support us as comedians in the bar. So they keep letting us come back there.
We want you guys to come back here every Saturday for the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday for the visual, 9 a.m. sharp on YouTube. And every Saturday around 6:30 p.m. here on Twitch. So, Sel, thank you for coming over, man. It was awesome having somebody other than Jared to talk to because I'm sure he feels the same way about me. You are always welcome to come over. You got your official booby band. And this is me reminding you guys that this is the 310th episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. And we will see you guys next week.
It was good to pop my cherry.
Yep. There you go. And also, this comes out on, if you missed any of it, it comes out Monday on YouTube every week at 9 a.m. Yep. So see you guys next week.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Peace.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist forever.